On today's episode, Elon Musk takes over a Texas town, Tesla's mysterious cybercab reveals its bones, and the Tesla Semi charges ahead with a factory update. Elon Musk and SpaceX have officially created their own city. On May 3rd, 2025, residents near the company's launch site in Cameron County, Texas, voted 212-6 in favor of incorporating the area as a new city called Starbase. The new city encompasses approximately 1.45 square miles along Texas Highway 4, right beside SpaceX's launch and production facilities. The community has just 283 residents, most of whom live in SpaceX-owned housing and work for the company. The election was made possible through a Texas law allowing small communities to incorporate via petition. Nearly all registered voters live in SpaceX housing, and all newly elected city officials work for the company. Bobby Pedden, SpaceX's VP of Texas Test and Launch, ran unopposed and was elected as the city's first mayor. The city plans to invest in community amenities, including a $22 million community center and a $13.5 million recreation facility to support its growing workforce. The new city structure gives SpaceX more legal control over the area surrounding its Starship launch operations, including zoning decisions and land use. Starbase General Manager Catherine Luters said the company already manages the area's roads, utilities, schooling, and even medical care, and that incorporating would help Starbase grow as a community. This move also unlocks a strategic advantage. Under a recently passed state law, cities that host spaceports can approve beach and road closures for launches. That power used to belong to Cameron County, but SpaceX is now pushing for those rights to shift to Starbase officials. Not everyone is happy. Concerns have been raised about potential restrictions on public access to Boca Chica Beach and the environmental impact. Cameron County Judge Eddie Trevino Jr. has publicly opposed the city. In a letter to Congress, Trevino said the project does not serve the public interest. He pointed to the overwhelmingly negative response he's received from the local community and noted the positive working relationship the county already has with SpaceX. Realistically, these changes won't actually increase the number of beach closures permitted. SpaceX is licensed by the Federal Aviation Administration to close the beach up to 500 hours a year for operations, plus 300 hours per year to address anomalies. Before it became Starbase, it was Boca Chica Village, a neighborhood originally developed in the 1960s as a beachside retirement spot. By the time SpaceX showed up in 2014, only a few homes were occupied and the area lacked running water or essential services. SpaceX began buying up land aggressively in 2019, offering homeowners up to 3 times the assessed value of their properties. By 2020, most of Boca Chica Village had been vacated. SpaceX converted the houses into employee lodging and built out additional facilities. Today, Starbase is home to Star Factory, a $100 million rocket factory that will eventually be capable of building a full-size Starship every day. Just down the road are 2 launch pads and fuel storage facilities that support regular testing of SpaceX's rockets. To support the growing workforce, the company has invested in housing, a private school called Ad Astra, and a retail and dining complex known as Rio West. Rio West will include 11,000 square feet of retail space, a grocery store, several shops, and a cafe. The cost for that portion of the project is estimated at $8.9 million. Plans also call for a restaurant complex with a 3,500 square foot indoor dining area and a 930 square foot outdoor deck overlooking the Rio Grande River. An additional 2,500 square feet will be used for the kitchen and office space. The restaurant's total construction cost is projected at just over $6 million. Starbase looks a lot like a 21st century company town. SpaceX runs the housing, the school, the utilities, and now the local government. But it's not just Starbase. There's also the town of Snailbrook, which is located outside Austin, where Tesla and other companies that Musk owns are located. It's in Snailbrook where he first launched his Ad Astra Academy for preschool-aged children. Musk's plans for Snailbrook reportedly grew out of conversations with his ex Grimes and Kanye West to create a Texas utopia. Did you know your online activity is vulnerable every time you connect to public Wi-Fi or browse the web? Hackers, data breaches, and surveillance are real threats, but CyberGhost VPN is here to protect you. With just a few clicks, you can encrypt your data, hide your IP address, and enjoy military-grade security no matter which device you're using. CyberGhost works seamlessly on Windows, Mac OS, Android, and iOS, making it the ultimate tool for secure browsing. But CyberGhost VPN doesn't just protect your data. It unlocks the full potential of the internet. From accessing geo-restricted content on streaming services like Netflix and Amazon Prime, to finding better online deals and securing your personal information while shopping, CyberGhost VPN is your all-in-one solution, and with its strict no-logs policy, even they won't know what you're up to online. CyberGhost has over 38 million users and an excellent rating on Trustpilot, rated by over 20,000 users, so it's definitely one of the best VPNs in the world. Tesla Space viewers get an incredible deal, just $2.03 a month, 4 months free, and a 45-day money-back guarantee. That's 84% off regular pricing. So don't miss out on the chance to protect up to 7 devices with one subscription. Click the link below and start enjoying safe, unrestricted internet today. Drone pilot and Tesla tracker Joe Tetmeyer observed a growing number of unusual castings piling up outside Giga Texas. Tetmeyer's flyovers, known for consistently tracking factory development, show racks of components that don't match anything from the Model Y or Cybertruck lines. As of Monday, there were about 75 units visible in racks labeled RTTX, a likely shorthand for Robotaxi Texas. Industry analyst Luca Greco highlighted the significance of the RTTX markings and confirmed the shape of the parts does not match any known production vehicle. Unlike the two-part castings used in the Model Y and Cybertruck, these appear to be one-piece units. That change could reflect a simpler structural approach optimized for high-speed assembly and lightweight design. Greco's analysis points out several new markings like as cast, which indicates the parts haven't been trimmed or machined yet, and W68RSF, which could mark a rear subframe component. He also notes that certain structural areas, like the inner wheel arch, appear to have been replaced with thinner, stamped sections instead of thick aluminum castings. All of this suggests a deliberate effort to reduce material usage, part count, and weight. Because they are smaller and flatter, Tesla can reportedly stack 10 of these castings per rack, twice as many with Model Y parts. These parts are likely a key piece of Tesla's unboxed production strategy, first introduced in 2023. Instead of assembling a car in sequence on a long line, the unboxed process builds the front, back, and sides of the vehicle in parallel using large castings like these, and then joins them at the end. Musk said the process will be so fast that people can't even get close to it. The Cybercab could eventually be built in less than 5 seconds, allowing Tesla to produce up to 2 million robotaxis per year if demand proves strong enough. Weight and space optimization seem to be priorities. That makes sense for a ride-hailing vehicle that will operate all day, where every bit of energy saved increases range and reduces cost. Tesla's VP of Vehicle Engineering, Lars Moravai, confirmed that Cybercab prototypes would begin this summer, with full-scale production planned for 2026. If the castings seen at Giga Texas are for prototype builds, Tesla is likely entering the early validation and test assembly phase right now. On April 29th, Dan Priestley, Tesla's semi-program lead, took the stage at the 2025 Advanced Clean Transportation Expo in Las Vegas to deliver the most detailed update yet. The ACT Expo is North America's largest clean transportation event. Tesla used the opportunity to unveil new production lines, manufacturing upgrades, battery improvements, and real-world test results. Tesla is building a 1.7 million square foot manufacturing plant at Gigafactory Nevada just for producing semis. The factory will have the capability to produce 50,000 trucks per year. The exterior of the new Nevada factory is complete, and now Tesla is focused on installing internal systems and equipment. Initial trucks will roll out later this year, with production scheduled to ramp up through 2026. Tesla has hired over 1,000 workers to staff the new facility and plans to put early production vehicles into its own fleet before delivering to customers. They will offer 2 versions of the updated Semi, a 300-mile standard model and a 500-mile long-range variant. Priestley also introduced a new high-efficiency battery designed specifically for heavy-duty applications. The new high-performance battery offers a 7% improvement in efficiency and reduces overall vehicle weight. Critically, all battery cells for the Semi are now sourced domestically in the US, and this will help Tesla sidestep any new tariffs while reducing supply chain disruptions. Another major feature unveiled is a 25-kilowatt electric power takeoff port at the rear of the truck, This allows the Semi to directly power refrigerated trailers and auxiliary equipment, eliminating the need for separate diesel generators. This expands the Semi's utility to support more specialized commercial loads beyond standard freight. The Tesla Semi will use a new megawatt charging system capable of delivering up to 1.2 megawatts of power. By comparison, most Model 3s and Ys are capable of a max charging rate of 250 kilowatts, and even the Cybertruck tops out at 350 kilowatts. Using the MCS, the Tesla Semi will get up to 400 miles of range out of a 30-minute charge. Tesla plans to launch a nationwide semi-charging network with 46 public megacharger sites and over 300 stalls by 2027. The Semi fleet has already logged more than 7.9 million miles, 12.7 million kilometers in testing, and at least 26 trucks in the fleet have now logged over 100,000 miles each. PepsiCo, Tesla's first customer, operates 21 trucks in Sacramento and has installed 4 750 kilowatt on-site chargers. Their fleet mostly runs within a 100-mile radius of their home base. In one test, a Tesla Semi completed over 1,050 miles in a single day. Initial speculation suggests that Tesla Semis could cost less than half the cost of a diesel Semi to operate, and one Redditor calculated that a 450-mile trip would cost just $125 in electricity, whereas the same route would require about $335 in diesel fuel. Priestley says the Semi is designed to be easily swapped out for the diesel rigs presently on the road, same routes, same uptime, but with dramatically lower fuel and maintenance costs. Across garages and maker forums, old gas pumps are getting a second life as electric vehicle chargers. One project in Berkeley rewired a 1950s Flying A pump to deliver 7.4 kilowatts of charge, complete with analog dials repurposed to show kilowatt hours instead of gallons. In Germany, a DIY builder engineered a 22 kilowatt charger using open source controllers and retro LED displays. Builders gut the fuel lines, install modern internals, and keep the steel shells intact. The look stays vintage, but the power is all electric. Even commercial outfits are getting in on the action. Games Room Company now sells EV-ready replicas for nostalgic homeowners. One less relic, one more place to charge your Tesla. Thanks again to CyberGhost for sponsoring today's video. Get 84% off regular pricing by using the link in the description below.